What you're looking at is my new rock saw. So, if you have not seen one of these before, it's a pretty simple system. You have your vise, your rock clamps in here, there's a little crank, and you can move the rock in and out in relation to the blade. There's a lock here, and it spins on the shaft and has a little auto cutoff on the switch that you already saw. So I have not made a first cut with it yet. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of opalized wood, it's a limb cast, and we're going to knock the end of it off. So I'm going to get this all chucked up here, and we're going to try cutting this for the first time on this saw. So it's all chucked up in there, everything's adjusted. So all there is to do is to close the lid, plug it in, turn on the switch, and it will turn itself off when it's done cutting. So you can hear about how loud it is. That is the pulley and motor for the auto feed for the vise, and that actually is what's spinning the saw. So the saw just turned itself off. Let's see what we have. Here's the end cut. Dump that in the water and let's look at that. That's pretty beautiful. Let's cut a little slice off of it, and then we'll be able to look at it a little bit better. Look at that. That is gorgeous. So pretty. Like that, you can see the core of it. It's perfectly straight cut. I think it's time to cut some larger things though. So next up, I'm going to try cutting this much larger thunder egg from Little Natchez. You can see the video right up there. I already cut this one, but it kind of got a little lopsided and stuff. So I'm going to cut a nice, 1/4 inch plus slab off of that and hopefully square that up. So get this thing cutting. Well, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Oh, oh man, that is pretty. So I'm actually just going to chat about the saw for a little bit. There's really nothing wrong with it whatsoever mechanically. Obviously, it works just fine. There's a couple of issues that I'm going to repair here. The lid has some damage. Mostly some of the pop rivets have broken, and then somebody tried to repair it with what appears to be some type of like roofing tar material. And you can kind of see that on the inside up there. That's a really easy fix. Basically, everything that's wrong with this saw is the lid. And you can just pull the hinges off here. Right there, just take those hinges off. And I'll rebuild that at some point here. So the saw itself is a 14-inch blade. And that doesn't mean you can cut 14 inches. It means you can only cut, you know, that much. But in comparison to my tile saw, that's a couple more inches that I can cut. You get cleaner cuts with the saw, and the auto feed means that I can just set it up, walk away. I can be doing other things in the space and let it run, you know. But yeah, so that's the rock saw. Let's go look at what we cut. So here's that first limb cast. This is dry, but it's such a gorgeous piece. I just cut that little slab off of it. I am so excited to have this saw. Before this, I mean, some of you have probably seen that I would do all my cuts with a tile saw, and well, this, it doesn't hold a candle to this. And just look at that. That's so pretty. This, of course, is what I started with, and you can see the difference. The nice straight cut off of that. But I could continue to slab this now if I wanted, but I think this is just going to stay just like this. Maybe we'll do some polishing. But yeah, let's look at this with some light behind it. Man, the glow of that is just so nice. You know, another kind of reason I've wanted a saw for a while is, you know, we go to all these different places, and, you know, I collect a fair amount of samples, but I think it'd be really cool to start giving more rocks away, and if I could slab some stuff up and give it away, that's a lot easier than giving away whole rocks. So, yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate the views, and, you know, please subscribe if you like this type of stuff.